Hello, my crafty friends. It's Michelle, the Southern Shell, and I am here to share with you that you are enough. And I'm going to show you how to make some encouraging home decor using calendars. So, this collaboration is brought to us by Tiffany with Simply Blessed Crafts, Jessica, the busy housewife, and Sabrina with Sabrina's Craft Nanigans. Guys, their channels will be linked in my description box below. Now, this is some pink pampas grass that I've had in my stash. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Look at this. I just love it. Okay, so I used this pampas grass and I used this 700 ml bottle that I cleaned up and a calendar that has some encouraging words. Now, I have a tattoo. I'm worthy. I'm enough. I'm loved. I have that tattooed on my arm because I have to remind myself. I went through an abusive life. I'm just going to say that. And so I have to encourage myself because to remind me that God loves me. So I am taking my Waverly chalk paint and plaster, and I'm just going to put one coat all over this bottle because I am going to rough this up a little bit and make it distressed. The paint is dry, I came in and Mod Podged the whole thing. And I cut out my calendar pieces, the back page. I wanted little pieces all over this bottle to show that, show these encouraging words. So I'm going to trim the larger one here. This was just off the back of the calendar, and it had just each individual month showing. So I went ahead, trimmed them all out, and made sure that they would fit nicely on the bottle. Once that was done, I went ahead and laid my bottle down and came in with my calendar page. I'm going to lay it down there and put my parchment paper on top and use my heat press. Now, guys, this is going to lift some of my paint, and that's fine because I was going to come in and sand this anyway. When you're ironing on a bottle like this, it has Mod Podge, you don't want to get outside the image where the Mod Podge and the parchment paper come in contact with each other because it will pull it up. And so here we have it. It's just going to pull it up, and it made it kind of loose, and I'm just going to tear it off because I was going to distress it anyway. What perfect way to do it when it's all natural and comes up like that. So I just came in with my little sander, softened that up, and went down along the bottom and those rough edges there, and went ahead and buffed out a little bit. Now I have the other little pieces here, and I have them laid out, and I'm just choosing different ones. This one is "You're loved," "You matter," and I just wanted these little encouraging phrases to be on each side of my bottle. So I'm lining them up so far up from the bottom and the top, putting my parchment down on top, coming back in with my little Cricut mini press here and ironing that down. And I don't care if I touch the bottle at this point because it's just going to give me an easier way to rough it up. And you see here, it does not take much. I lift that up. I do pull a little off right there and come back in with my sander and just spread the joy of rustic creations on this bottle. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I have one more side to do, and so I'm going to pick out my last two little words here, and I'm just making sure that I'm even all the way around. Keep on fighting, and I think I did, yeah, be fearless. Okay, so lining those up again like I did the others from the edge of the bottom of the bottle and the edge of the top of the bottle, and my heat press, and that's all it's going to take. Once again, we're going to lay it down, iron it real well so that it's attaching to the Mod Podge on the bottle. And I'm also going to, once again, go around those edges, and it's going to pull up some of that paint and Mod Podge for me. And I can just come back in with my little sander and rough those edges up right where I love it. Oh my goodness. I did have one more side. I don't know why I thought I already did 3, but I didn't. So my last side, I picked out 2 more images, put those down and ironed it, came back in, roughed it up, and that is the full bottle all the way around. Now, looking at it, I was trying to decide if I wanted more on here, if I wanted to paint colors, if I wanted just to leave it as is, did I want to put a ribbon on it? But as you can see, just roughing that up with the colors that I used, perfect. I did come in now with some clear wax. I want to seal this in. I don't want the rest of this to peel and scrape off. So I did come in and seal my whole bottle with this clear wax by Waverly. I really think this turned out beautiful. It is simple, it is not over the top, and all I need to do now is stick in my pampas grass and show you the end result. All right. Guys, this is a reminder that this is a Calendar Girl collaboration. Everything we do needs to be calendar related, and this is hosted by Tiffany with Simply Blessed Crafts, Jessica, the busy housewife, and Sabrina with Sabrina's Craft Nanigans. Links to their channels along with the playlist is in my description box below. Now I have a little bit of a bonus share. This is not a craft project, but something that was definitely distracting me this week and why I only made one project for today's video.
Okay, y'all. I've been just distracted this week. For Christmas, I asked for some paint markers, and my daughter got me these off of Amazon. I've never used them. I don't know the brand, but I'm going to give them a shot. And I have some Renee Clark. I have her cube color boxes. I have the first two that she has, and I've just randomly pulled out 2 cards so that I could get a color scheme, because I end up just using the same colors over and over again. So I'm hoping that this will help get me out of my own color box. So I pulled those out, and I have also her swatch decks. Now, you can buy these individually, or you can buy them in a set like this. This actually pulls out like that, and then you have 4 in here. You can buy multiple of these because this one kit is not going to be enough for these 2 right here. Are just my Arteza and Prismacolor pencils. One of them is regular and one of them is a watercolor. So, and you can see on the watercolor I just laid the color down and then drug my wet paintbrush over it. And so those 2 are full just with colored pencils. And then I have 2 more, and these are 24 strips, and there are 6 areas on each strip. So there are plenty on here. I even, at the end of this one, yeah, you see these are my metallics. So I did my metallics 2 on each line, because I just didn't have enough room and I wanted to keep all my colored pencils together. So there's that. I'm going to show you real quick how easy this is, but I also wanted to share with you on her website, since this is Calendar Girls, she has this downloadable calendar, and she has it in the page, full page, and she has it in the A4. She also has it starting with Mondays or Sundays. I always do Sundays. So this was free for me to download, and so I can come in here and just mindlessly pick a color, pick some colors there, find those colors, and color this page, and not have to think about anything else. And those, I know those colors are going to be beautiful on this background because they fit perfectly in a scenery that God created. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you, Renee Clark. So I am going to just show you the swatch deck real quick here because you don't want to watch me color. You may, but I don't know. So I'm going to just open these acrylic markers. I have not opened them or used them since Christmas. Or, I mean, I just opened the box today. Okay. Well, this is what we have laid out for these paint colors in their number system, starting with white as 600 and then going to 601, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see that, you know, these sort of make sense here. But then we start in again with blues and golds and oranges, and then back to greens and purples and all over. So I'm going to have to do this a different way. But before I go and do my thing, I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to just fling that up. Now you can take it apart. Little screwdriver there if it's easier for you to work putting that down. I might end up doing that, but I will put the name of the product that I'm putting on here. And these say to shake for about 5 to 10 seconds. And now I can open it, and we're just going to go ahead and just add that to my swatch card right there. And I'm going to leave just that half. Put my lid back on it, and it says to keep these horizontal. Don't stand them upside down or anything. Keep them horizontal. So I will go and figure out what I want to do with this, and then I will come back and fill my little swatch cards. But I just wanted to share the printable calendar with you. And my other swatches, I would print out sheets. I did different ones. I have them for my alcohol markers, my watercolor markers, and I just ended up having sheets in a binder, and it was just harder. This is just smaller, more compact, and it won't take up as much room, and I can pull it out and look for specific colors and not have to worry about not having to worry about missing a page of swatch colors.
And there you have it, guys. I think this turned out so pretty. I love the rusticness of how it is just buffed off of there. It looks like it's been here for a while, but it is also telling us that we are good. We are fearless. We are enough, and God loves us just the way we are. And I don't know about you, but I need reminding a lot. My poor husband's constantly telling me, be nicer to yourself. But guys, if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I do hope you consider subscribing now by hitting that subscribe button. If you want to know when my latest video has gone live, hit that bell notification and YouTube should notify you. Guys, as always, your time is precious. Thank you for spending it with me. Stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.